Hello, hello. We are back with another mock draft. Waiting for some people, and then the pick will be determined. Interesting to see what pick I'll end up having. About 5 people to join. I think the biggest thing to look for in this first draft is in the first round, should I say, is Bijan Robinson. Will he fall because people are hesitant to take him because of the hype, or do you think people will bite and take him, in the first round? That's something to monitor. And then another thing would be to look at Cooper Cup in light of, his news and his setbacks. So it'll be interesting to see if um, that'll be taken into consideration when making these first round picks. Still about 5 people to join, so kind of just waiting. There we go, about 4 people. There we go, 3 people. So we should get started within the next couple minutes. Definitely excited to see what pick. Cooper Cup's ADP right now is 7.1, so be interesting. Waiting for 2 people, then we can get started. I think everybody joined, so oh, there we go. And we are the 6th pick, right in the middle. Okay, so we got about a minute till the draft, so take a quick look to see who we have. So obviously C-Mac, Eckler, assuming C-Mac will get taken by numbers at 6. Um, yeah, so Jefferson, Chase, C-Mac, Hill, Kelsey. So we could end up with Kelsey, honestly, which would be great. I had Travis Kelsey last year. I think I had him at the 12 spot, and he was my favorite player by far to have on my team. So definitely, we can see if Travis Kelsey falls to us. I would love to take Travis Kelsey. It would be interesting to kind of start the strategy a little different, a little unconventional, as opposed to taking running back or wide receiver, it'd be cool to take a tight end. Um, Me personally, building a team around a tight end was pretty successful last year. So let's see if he falls to us. If not, then we'll have to look at the next couple picks. All right, final seconds, and all right, here we go. Justin Jefferson, as expected. C-Mac. All right, I should be Jamar Chase. What are the odds I end up with Chase? Nope, no shot. Looks like he's E23C is really. Oh, Jamar Chase. There we go. Fantasy though picked. E23C now is picking. So far, first three picks, no surprises. Pretty standard in terms of the drafts that I've been a part of slash have seen all around. Um, Tyreek Hill, okay, number 4. Okay, so Travis Kelce, I think I'm gonna lock him in. Um, Reliable tight end, Patrick Mahomes is number 1 option. No hesitation there. Um, let's see who we should get. So we don't pick until 2.7, so we have a little bit of time. I would like to definitely snag a running back. Um, and then receivers, well, there's definitely a boatload of receivers we can get. So let's see who falls. So it's AJ Brown. I mean, Bijan went at 7. Okay, so pretty standard so far. I would say no surprises. AJ Brown went at 8. Okay, that's actually a little bit of a surprise. Nick Chubb. Okay, so maybe Saquon here at 10. Um, all right, pretty Ricky. Let's see who you pick. Stephon Diggs. Okay. So given that this person's name is Saquon MYDK, I would like I would like to think um, he would take Saquon and then maybe DK Metcalf as well. Um, okay. Oh, for a second I thought Saquon wasn't on the board. Cooper Cup. Wow. Saquon's still on the board. Okay. Amon Ra. I mean, Amon Ra's pretty standard. Never mind. Garrett Wilson. But Cooper Cup, I'm most surprised about. I mean, he was taken a little bit later, but I would like to think that the running backs, at least Saquon, would go. But okay, let's see. Maybe could he fall to us? But I don't know if yeah, I don't think he'd fall to us. But it would be wild if he fell to us. But um, running backs, I do like Tony Pollard getting where he is. I think Tony Pollard could be a lock. All right, so Saquon is top running back on the board that's left in these early rounds in terms of the best. Um, so CeeDee Lamb, just all receivers after Nick Chubb. I mean, definitely a lot of reason why is all these players have a lot of hype coming in. Jalen Waddle, so a lot of receivers taken, and the receiving core is pretty deep, so be a lot of great talent. Saquon is still on the board. This is actually a big surprise. Oh, there he goes. All right, so Devontae and then Saquon. Okay, so a couple picks short. So I like Tony Pollard. Definitely Jahmyr Gibbs, but it might be a little early for Jahmyr Gibbs. Actually, way too early for Jahmyr Gibbs. Um, all right, let's see. Hopefully, if not receiver, then I might have to go Chris Olave. I mean, I really like what I see. Okay, Tony Pollard. All right, so running backs. Derrick Henry, I mean, that's not a bad idea either. Travis Kelce, Derrick Henry. Um, but then receiving core. Hmm. Derrick Henry, I mean, I like him, but you know what? I'm gonna go on the young guy. I'm gonna take Chris Olave just because it's like he seems like a great, massive upside player. Especially with that offense down there in New Orleans. So definitely gonna let's go Chris Olave. I like that pick. So Travis Kelce, powerhouse pick. Chris Olave, massive upside, young player, second year in the league. So we got some, and then Patrick Mahomes. Okay, second round, taking the quarterback. Man, imagine. I mean, I don't know if anybody could pull this off, but especially given the ADP of these players. But Mahomes and Kelsey stack would be crazy. It would be cool to see some of those how those trades would take place if people want to stack up those two. But yeah, Derrick Henry. Okay, so let's see the running backs that are still available here. Josh Jacobs, Jahmyr Gibbs. Okay, expect Ramondre. Expect these guys to get taken in the coming picks. So we're at 3-6, so we have a little bit of time. Jonathan Taylor is one guy to really monitor here. So there was update. Deion Jackson has been announced as the starting running back for week one um, for the Colts. So this basically would massive hit to Jonathan Taylor's value. Initially was projected a early second round, late first round pick, and now he's I don't know he could maybe fall to the fourth round, maybe fifth round if people want to take him just for taking him. Um, should be interesting. And then that kind of helps Deion Jackson. So it would be interesting to see if anybody wants to take Deion Jackson. So we saw Josh Jacobs, Devontae Smith, Calvin Ridley, and even though we have Chris Olave, maybe we can maybe do a little stacking with Derek Carr. But let's see what the receivers that we get first, and then we can kind of see how that shapes out. T. Higgins coming off a great year. So going back to a little bit of the receivers here, that's the trend. And then Jalen Hurts, okay. So that's the second quarterback taken off the board. Um, Comment from Sam Lively. Sorry, I did not see your comment, but hey, I was wondering if you think I should trade Kelsey, Mike Williams, and Josh Jacobs for Bijan Hawkinson and Chris Olave. Travis Kelsey, Mike Williams, and Josh Jacobs for Bijan Hawkinson and Chris Olave. So DK Metcalf was taken. Sam, I personally would keep Travis Kelsey, Mike Williams, and Josh Jacobs just because Travis Kelsey is a safe pick, insurance pick, reliable. Mike Williams, even though he's had his injuries here and there, I just trust Justin Herbert given that he's like right in this prime. So I would like to think they would figure it out. Josh Jacobs, I think will have a great year. Bijan, I just think, you know, I would just, me personally, in that situation, combined with those players, I would take the safe route. TJ, he got paid, but I don't know. Oh, we're on the board right here. Let's see. Jahmyr Gibbs is still here. I did not think I would get Jahmyr Gibbs, and we don't have a running back yet, so I'm gonna take Jahmyr Gibbs. But yeah, those are my 2 cents. But hey, um, if it pays off, if you make that trade and Bijan pays off, I mean that I would be happy to be wrong. Hopefully that's works out in your favor. Mark Andrews. Oh wow, I actually thought he would get taken a little bit later. Okay. some reason I can't see the chat box. I'll have to figure that out. Ramondre. Huh. I'll have to figure that out. Ramondre, Etienne, Lamar. Okay. So some no crazy surprises thus far. And then before I had Gibbs, Josh Allen, another I think third quarterback to get picked. DK, Amari. Yep. Okay. All right. So we have a receiver, tight end, and running back. Maybe let's see. Jonathan Taylor's still here. Probably won't get picked for a minute. Um, Justin Fields. So Debo Samuel, DJ Moore, and Justin Fields. Nice. Um, Keenan Allen. Okay. Veteran receiver. Joe Mixon. All right, so let's start thinking about what we should get. I think maybe let's go receiver, just so we can lock up somebody that has good value. Drake London, Christian Watson just got picked. Well, that's great. Okay, maybe Drake London could be a move, just because um, Brees Hall got picked. Brees Hall. I was thinking Brees Hall for a second, but I was like, just don't trust that after the injury. So yeah, let's go receiver here for sure. Let's just look at the running backs and see who's there. Yeah, I think I can wait on running backs for one more round. So, all right. Oh, Mike Williams got picked. Okay, so I'm think for receiver, let's take a quick look here. TJ Hawkinson's still here. Okay, that's double tight end formation. Nah. Okay, I'm gonna go Drake London here just because, there's a little bit of risk, but I'm confident that massive upside given that, Atlanta is a rejuvenated offense. He will get targeted. He is the receiver one. So let's go Drake London. And then so we're 10 picks away. So even though the initial plan is to get Derek Carr, I would definitely like to get another quarterback as well. But let's see even who the quarterbacks are. Oh, Joe Burrow's still here. Or Justin Herbert with would have been nice to have Mike Williams, but he got picked right before. So if Herbert and Burrow are still around, I wouldn't mind low-key taking them, but I have a feeling they might get taken. Um, Jonathan Taylor got picked in the fourth round. I don't even know if I would take. Maybe I don't know. That's tough, but I mean that's a ballsy move for sure. Ayuk got taken. Najee, okay. Najee could be a sleeper pick this year, so interesting to see how he'll do. Um, Goose 77. Let's see who I end up with. So Aaron Jones, Ken Walker, Madison, Pierce. So still some decent running backs left. I think it's best to definitely take a running back next round. Um, yeah, definitely take somebody there. Let's see who I would ideally. So Aaron Jones, Ken Walker, Madison. Maybe Madison could be a good pick. Yeah, I think Alexander Madison could be a good guy. He's the only guy in the backfield for that Minnesota offense. Dalvin Cook is gone. You know, definitely would be somebody to take a chance on. Deontay Johnson got picked. DeAndre Hopkins, that new Tennessee offense. Z Houston, let's see. Joe Burrow. Okay, so a quarterback. TJ Hawkinson, okay, fifth round pick. Wow, that's such a huge discrepancy from the third round to the fifth round. Mark Andrews that went in the third, and then TJ. That's it's literally like a 3 round difference between like the first three tight ends, and then after that kind of evens out. Aaron Jones, okay, so we can probably get Madison unless actually I don't know. Can we get Madison? Let's see. Ken Walker, I think will definitely get picked. Thinking about it for sure. Definitely some good receivers left too. I mean, so many receivers. Terry McLaurin, Christian Kirk would be a good pick. Herbert, okay, so another quarterback. So both the so top, basically all the top tier quarterbacks are gone. Everyone else is kind of in the same tier, I would say more or less. Trevor Lawrence, okay, so maybe, but I'm not ready to go take quarterback just yet. I want to build up my other pieces here, especially running back. Definitely. Okay, so Darren Waller. All right, so I think Alexander Madison definitely is the guy to go with here. All right, let's lock him in. All right, so Alexander Madison. All right, so I'm feeling good about my running back so far. Definitely two guys with massive upsides. But with that being said, there's a little bit of risk given that Jahmyr Gibbs is a rookie. We don't know how that's going to turn out. But there was a report today about Jahmyr Gibbs that the offensive coordinator said that they're going to use him in ways that we may not think. So that actually is a great trend for Jahmyr Gibbs, given that if becomes a pass catcher and a running back, he could be like a dual threat running back if that's the term. I don't even know. So that could really be something for Jahmyr Gibbs. But if you put that much load on a rookie, maybe they could, God forbid, suffer the same injury as Hall, maybe have a bad injury, something like that. But hopefully that's not the case. But definitely some trending news for people that fall in the area of drafting Jahmyr Gibbs. So excited about him. So Tyler Lockett, Trevor Lawrence, Damian Pierce. Okay. Yeah, so I think Trevor Lawrence definitely rounds out the QBs in terms of the cream of the crop. Let's see who's left for QBs. Deshaun. Yeah, I mean, it kind of evens out a little bit here. I think Justin Fields get picked. He probably did, yeah. Did he get picked? Oh, I must have missed that. Wow. Justin Fields probably got. Oh. David Pierce, George Pickens. Ken Walker. Okay, wow. Ken Walker was there for a minute. Okay. I guess people still probably went receiver quarterback mix. J.K. Dobbins, Jahan Dotson. Okay, I think that's another sleeper pick this year. I think he'll have a great upside. It'll be cool to see how the new quarterback and him work together. J.K. Dobbins. All right, so apart from that, to continue here, running backs at Madison, I feel good. Primary running back. Chris Olave, Drake London. So two young receivers, and then you have Kelsey, who's an insurance guy to kind of back that up. So far, I'm feeling good about my roster. I think I'm gonna kind of go all in on the receivers here. Oh, JSN got picked. Good eye for him to get pretty early. I was hoping he would fall to me a few picks short. All right, so receivers, let's take a look. Christian Kirk is still on the board. I like that pick. Jordan Addison. Ooh, a move could be to get Jordan Addison and then maybe get um Kirk Cousins, but that might be a little bit of a stretch. I don't know. Oh, he just got picked. Oh my God, back-to-back rookies. Chris Godwin. All right, so I think I might go Christian Kirk here. George Kittle. Okay, wow. George Kittle is still here. Double tight end formation. Is that a move? Maybe it could be. All right, let's see what happens here. All right, Christian Kirk. Oh, damn. Christian Kirk got picked. All right, so this really makes me wonder if I should take George Kittle. I'm not really a fan of these receivers. Um, you know what? I'm gonna take George Kittle. Double tight end. Let's run with it. George Kittle. So we got Travis Kelce and George Kittle, Chris Olave, Drake London, Jameer Gibbs, and Madison. I think that's a well-rounded powerhouse offense thus far. Now we need a solid quarterback to run it out. To round it out, excuse me. Okay. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty solid so far. And like ADP 67, 65.7, I think we got him at a perfect time. So I'm surprised he fell, actually. I thought he would get taken a little earlier regardless. But all right, so Zay Flowers, Gabe Davis, James Cook, Miles Sanders. I think our roster is pretty solid all around so far. Let's see quarterbacks. Haven't I looked at them in a while? Quarterbacks. No, no, no. Quarterback. Deshaun is still here. And Montgomery just got picked. Deshaun, Tua, Cam Akers. Kirk Cousins is still on the board. I mean, yeah, pretty much all the quarterbacks are the same level at this point. Hollywood Brown, Michael Pittman Jr. Dallas Goedert, okay. Actually surprised he got picked that early, given that there's still a decent amount of receivers. And then I feel like the tight ends kind of even out after, George Kittle. So I would have waited. But Marquise Brown, Hollywood, Cam Akers, Dale Montgomery. So running backs, let's just see who's there. Javante, DeAndre Swift, okay. Dalvin Cook, Jets. All right, let's see. So Deshaun, Tua. I think there's still a decent amount of quarterbacks that are left. I think I can kind of wait on one. So let's go receiver here. Quentin Johnston is still here. Mike Evans, Jerry Judy, Brandon Cooks. Let's go Quentin Johnston. I like the rookie. I think there's a little bit of hype there. I'm gonna go Quentin Johnston. Little few picks earlier, but I think um got him at good value. Mike Evans. Yeah, I was thinking about Mike Evans, but actually, I don't know. Mike Evans actually could be an interesting situation because I don't know if he. Actually, I don't want to go that route. I was gonna say, given his contract situation, but I don't know too much on that, so I don't want to spew wrong information. So, but maybe going into next year, the Mike Evans situation could be different. Um, James Conner, Jerry Judy, Rashad White. Okay, so some James Conner actually is a sleeper pick, given that he there's not much offense on that team for Arizona, so he'll get a lot of usage. So James Conner could actually give you some great value at the RB, like two RB2 maybe flex. So all right, let's so going back to quarterback. Maybe I think it's time to start thinking about quarterback, or at least to start eyeing one. All right, so Deshaun, Tua, Dak, Daniel Jones, Kirk. All right, so let's see who we have. Jameer, Olave, London, Johnston. So we can go a couple different routes. We can go Brock Purdy, but like that's only because of Kittle, which honestly would be fire. But I think I want another. I think I want a little bit more of a reliable quarterback. Kyle Pitts, Cooks, Swift. Okay, Kamara. Wow, look at that. How far he fell from last year to this year. Tua. Okay, quarterbacks are getting picked, so I feel like this might kind of trigger a quarterback effect. So I would say it is time to get a quarterback. I like Kirk Cousins, Jordan. Oh, I wish I had Jordan Addison. Pacheco. Even Derek Carr could be a good pick. Let's see, but his ADP is actually a little bit lower. Maybe it might be best to invest in a quarterback that's a little bit has a little bit more value. Quarterback. I think I might go Kirk Cousins, honestly. That's a reliable quarterback. He's a guy that can throw it. He's got some weapons down there. Cortland Sutton got picked. All right, let's take a quick look at receivers, see who's there. Rashad Bateman's still there. You know what? Maybe I can. Should I wait on receivers again? I mean, quarterback again. Okay, it's our turn, so I gotta make a decision here. Triple tight end. Nope. Okay, so let's see. So receiver, Sky Moore, Rashad Bateman. I like Rashad Bateman. Um, but quarterbacks, if I wait again, actually, I might still be able to get him, honestly. All right, well, I gotta make a decision here quick. All right, you know what? I'm gonna go Rashad Bateman. Oh no, Sky Moore. Actually, you know what? I'm not mad at Sky Moore, but man, I gotta be quicker with these picks. But Sky Moore, honestly, I'm happy with just because, you got Patrick Mahomes thrown to him. Um, and, Travis Kelce, you got two Chiefs offense members. So, yeah, I can't really be too mad at that pick. And I don't know for sure. Rashad Bateman, maybe we'll get him. I doubt it. But hey, I'm not terribly upset. Elijah Moore. So Traylon Burks, Dalvin Cook, Khalil Herbert. Khalil Herbert, wow. I mean, he's the main running back. Elijah Moore. Okay. So nothing too surprising. It's getting a little standard here. Michael Thomas. Rashad Bateman. Well, I'm confident in Sky Moore too. I mean, I have my two tight ends. So even if, if I'm like a little iffy on Sky Moore, even like a Quentin Johnson, I know that he's like the wide receiver four, given that the news came out about Josh Palmer. But given that we have two solid tight ends, especially Travis Kelce, we have a little bit of insurance there. And, our two running backs are pretty dependable given the usage that they're expected to get. So I'm feeling confident. Oh, no, Beckham. Okay. Interesting pick. So we have picks. And so I think this is where we really go all in on quarterback. Dak. So we still have Kirk. We still have Gino. Why do I want to wait another round, but get another receiver? Okay, fine. Let's see who the receivers are. Jacoby Myers, Darnell Mooney, MBS, Van Jefferson. Van Jefferson actually is a sleeper pick just because he might be a receiver one if Cooper Kupp is out. But honestly, I think I can wait a long time. Actually, can I? Actually, yeah, I think I can. All right, well, I can't pick that high low for Van Jefferson. Let's see. Anthony Richardson, Prescott, Cousins. You know what? I'm gonna go Kirk Cousins just because, I'm a big fan of the show quarterbacks. Kirk Cousins grew on me, and I also think that he's a reliable QB. He can get you some reliable points. I'm gonna take Kirk Cousins. Maybe definitely gonna see if I can get Derek Carr too, stack with Olave just to have like a backup. Um, so I think quarterback I'll end up in a good spot. So okay, so we got a quarterback, Zach Charbonnet. Okay, that for one of the rookies coming in to Seattle, Evan Ingram got picked. Excited to see what Zach Charbonnet does. Brian Robinson is still there. Wow, Brian Robinson is there. Okay. Um, it's a little bit past his ADP as well, so I'm surprised he hasn't been taken. And Brian Robinson, if he falls to me, honestly, I'll definitely be interested in taking him just because I know he obviously. It's great to see him on the field. First of all, given that it's the tragedy last year, I'm glad to see him on the field. And given that you could expect him to have a slow start last year after what happened, so given that he's had a full season, he's healthy in the off season, I wouldn't mind taking Brian Robinson. Prescott got taken, Jalen Warren. That's an interesting pick given Najee. So, I mean, there could be some committee situation there in Pittsburgh. We don't know. Pat Fryermuth, speaking of Pittsburgh, Anthony Richardson. Oh, no, Brian Robinson. I wanted him. Definitely a good value pick there. Not too bad at the end of the day. Got picked maybe like eight picks later. All right, so running backs. I'm not really interested in any of the running backs that are here. Maybe Jamal Williams. But let's see where the receivers are. Tyler Boyd. Dalton Kincaid. Interesting. He's still there. I know, but maybe I shouldn't go tight end. Maybe I'll stay away from tight end. Kadarius Toney, Nico Collins, Njoku. All right, so I'm assuming Kincaid will probably get picked soon. He's actually I could honestly he could honestly fall to me, but no, I'm not gonna pick Kincaid. Tyler Boyd. Okay. All right, maybe okay. Let me take some receivers here. Sky Moore. Yeah, so Sky Moore, Quinn John. Let me take a receiver here. Romeo Dobbs, Zay Jones, Marvin Mims, the rookie. You know what? I'm gonna go Alan Lazard here just because I rely on him a little bit more because of Aaron Rodgers. They have a connection in Green Bay. He came to New York because of Aaron Rodgers. I think that'll be a good connection for a lot of touchdowns and some yards. So I'm gonna go Alan Lazard there. I feel good about my receivers so far: Olave, London, Johnson, Moore, and Lazard. Um, yeah, I think I feel really confident. And again, I think the two tight ends backing that up which definitely gives more value to the overall receiving core. And then you have Kirk Cousins. Definitely need to get another quarterback there. And then running backs. I think it's time to start looking at some running backs to get some veteran backs that can give you some sort of insurance points. Lazard, Achane. All right, so we don't pick for until 11:06. Okay, Romeo Dobbs. Curious to see. Oh, Kincaid. Yep, read my mind. I was about to say if Kincaid was going to get picked, and yeah, Don Kincaid. I think good value pick at the 10th round. Um, all right, let's see. Running backs. Samaje. Samaje Perine, Denver. Tank Bigsby. Rashad Penny. Mims. Okay, that's actually a good pick. I was actually eyeing him if he could fall to me, but Jamal Williams is here though, so Samaje. I think I might go Jamal Williams just because I trust that. And honestly, if I pick up Derek Carr later, that can definitely pair well with Jamal Williams, and I have Chris Olave. So I think let's go on Jamal Williams. All right, let's hope he falls to me. Tank Bixby is rated higher than Jamal Williams. Wow, who would have thought? All right, Jamal Williams, I think, is my guy. Yeah, I think the main thing, what I realized, like, especially last year, is like stacking is just so pivotal. So like when you can, definitely try to stack up your quarterback and your receiver, which will give you like, double points. I mean, that'll just be explosive. So is Rodgers here too? I mean, as quarterback, because oh, he is, but I'm not gonna take Rodgers. I think I can wait on quarterback, especially when I want Derek Carr. All right, so Jamal Williams is definitely gonna be my guy. Hopefully, he doesn't get picked. No, actually, no, Jameson Williams. Okay. All right. All right. Um, Tank Bigsby. I'm surprised Tank Bigsby got picked before like guys like Jamal Williams or even Rashad Penny. Actually, no, Rashad Penny. But I am surprised he got picked. So I thought he would get picked maybe around later. Jack McKinnon got picked too. Geno Smith, quarterback. Okay. All right. Come on, Jamal. Fall to me, please. And then I think I might go Derek Carr my next pick just because I feel good about my receiving core so far. Running backs. If I get Jamal Williams, I'll be pretty satisfied with that. Sam Laporta. All right, let's go. Jamal Williams. Perfect. All right. So yeah, I think my next pick, I'm gonna probably go Derek Carr. Brock Purdy's also there for Georgia. No, I'd rather go Derek Carr just because I have Jamal Williams now too. So let's take a quick look at the roster. So Kirk Cousins, reliable quarterback, Jahmyr Gibbs, Madison, and Jamal Williams. I think those are some great value picks. All were picked relatively within their range, so I think I'm pretty confident that I got those guys where I got them. Olave, Drake London, Quinn Johnston. I know I picked them a little earlier, but I still believe in that value. Josh Palmer. Things can happen. I feel that, they'll give the rookie their shot. And then Sky Moore, Mahomes, I always trust a receiver that has Mahomes as quarterback, and then Lazard Rogers, same thing. Backed by two great tight ends, and then feel really good so far. So we got Raheem Mostert, Van Jefferson. We have Van Jefferson for a guy that might be a potential receiver one. Him getting picked in the 11th round is a steal in my opinion. I was actually eyeing him a lot earlier, but um, I'm actually, I don't wasn't really trying to pick him, but then again, if he fell to me, I would have ended up picking him if he was still around. But Rashad Penny, Aaron Rodgers got picked. Maybe instead of waiting on quarterback, maybe I should go receiver just to build up more guys there. MVS, no, that's too low. Zay Jones, Elijah Mitchell, Higby. Wow, okay. Dalton Schultz, running back. Or honestly, let's see. We got George Kittle, Sard Rogers. Jacoby Myers. Algier, Tyler Algier. Darnell Mooney. Whoever has Justin Fields and Darnell Mooney, that could be interesting. Given that they have some hype this year. Tyler Algier. He could be, I mean, instant running back one if Bijan, God forbid, if something happens to Bijan. So I mean, um, good to have some sort of insurance. Jawan Johnson. All right, so let's see who we got. Damon Harris, Kenneth Gainwell, Zeke, Roshan Johnson. Not really one. Maybe I'll go. Let's go the receivers. Let's see who's here. Rasheed Rice. Okay, I really like that guy. Rasheed Rice and MBS. Jonathan Mingo, too. Great pick or great value pick there. You know, I'm gonna go Rasheed Rice. I don't know if I'm pronouncing the name right. Excuse me, but Rashi. But I like that pick definitely. A lot of Kansas City guys. So if only I had Mahomes, that would have been lethal. But um, yep, Hyatt, Giants prospect. Um, Damien Harris. Oh, I don't know, quarterback. A quarterback. Let's see, actually, maybe quarter. So what's I was literally about to say maybe Jared Goff because they're gonna use Jahmyr Gibbs differently according to that report, but he got picked. Derek Carr is still there. Brock Purdy. Yeah, I think it's best to take another quarterback just to get some insurance. Yeah, I think quarterback is definitely the way to go. So Kenny Pickett, Russell Wilson, Derek Carr, Jonathan Mingo, definitely a good rookie to pick. Coming into Carolina, that's a pretty much new offense. You got Thielen, the veteran, Bryce Young, so Mingo could be, great value. But yeah, no, I mean, pretty confident about my team so far. Um, I have six wide receivers, so I think maybe it's time to once I get my quarterback, maybe go a little bit on the young running backs as backup. So maybe get another tight end as well. But I think receivers, I got everybody that I really need, unless somebody really tempting falls to me. So Dalton Schultz is still there, so that's an interesting. Cole Kmet too. So maybe after kicking a quarterback, I can take maybe look at back tight, take a look again at tight ends. Russell Wilson, Damian Harris, yep. So Dalton Schultz, man, well he got picked. Zeke, okay. Roshan Johnson. All right, so let's see where the receivers are. So MVS is still here. Adam Thielen, Michael Gallup. Oh, MVS just got taken. Um, I think KJ Osborne is. Ooh, KJ Osborne wouldn't be a bad pick just because we have Kirk Cousins. So not a terrible pick if he falls to us. I mean, let's see how far down he is. Where'd he go? No. All right, it's our turn. All right. No, Derek Carr got picked. Wow. Damn, that sucks. All right. Oh, shoot. All right, well, damn. All right, well, I gotta make a decision here. So I think I'm gonna take Kenny. No, I don't want. Maybe not Kenny Pickett. Receivers. Oh no, Adam Thielen. I didn't pick in time. Adam Thielen. I mean, damn. We got seven wide receivers, but I mean, all right. I mean, I'm still confident I'll get a good running, good, decent quarterback to back up as long as we have Kirk Cousins. Maybe Stafford, who's probably not who's pretty solid pick. I was thinking to take Stafford anyway, honestly. So Kenny Pickett. Gotta be a little quicker with my decisions. Um, Cole Kmet, Kenny Pickett, yeah. Jordan Love, okay. All right, must take quarterback now. I think definitely those guys are dwindling, so definitely. I think there's still some good tight ends I can take later on, so I think definitely quarterback is key right now. Yeah, I think my best bet would be, but I don't even know if Stafford's gonna fall to me. Damn. Maybe I did wait a round or two earlier or too late for running back. I mean, not running back, quarterback, but I mean, let's see. Maybe we can get a good guy here. Let's see. I think if we just need one good guy. Sam Howell, Spears, Gallup, Conquo, KJ Osborne. Okay. Okay, so I feel like a lot of these guys picked up their quarterbacks, so I think I'm gonna get a good guy here. Come on, Stafford, fall to me. Reed, okay, Green Bay. Donovan Peoples-Jones. Okay, all right. So I think I'll be able to get Matthew Stafford or Brock Purdy, one of these guys. All right, let's lock in Matt Stafford. All right, well, to be honest, I was gonna take Matt Stafford last round itself, but I ended up with Thielen because I didn't pick in time. But Thielen not being a terrible pick, he, to be honest, actually kind of worked out because still got Matthew Stafford. So I think let's look at tight ends just to see who's there. There's still some good guys actually. You got Everett. Dolchich isn't a bad pick with Denver. Irv Smith. Yeah, I think maybe I'll look at tight ends. I mean, we only got. I mean, as much as I mean, Travis Kelce, George Kittle. I mean, these are arguably one of the two of the best tight ends in the league. So I'm not really worried about weakness, but I think maybe if I get like a third guy, it wouldn't hurt. See what the receivers situation is. So we got Hodgins, Chark, Rashid Shaheed, Devontae Parker, Justin Ross, Renfro. All right, so receivers are pretty. Joshua Palmer is still here. Surprise, surprise. So he's gonna be receiver three. So if I snag Josh Palmer and I got Quentin Johnston, I mean that's actually a steal in my opinion. All right, maybe I'll go Josh Palmer here. Joshua Palmer. Where is he? All right, so let's cue this guy up. Yeah, I like this pick, even though it's a little bit below. Given that the news that he's gonna be receiver three just came, that is, I think, a steal. Given that, because I think he probably would have been picked a little bit later. I don't know if maybe Quentin Johnston was battling for that receiver three, but let's go with him. I'm hoping he would fall to us. He definitely should. I mean, I don't know if anybody's eyeing him that below. He's pretty deep down so far. I mean, at this point. Just to see what running backs are there. Jeff Wilson, Singletary, Deion Jackson. Okay, that's not a bad. Okay, so I can go a couple routes here. I can go Deion Jackson, just because it was announced today. Was it yesterday? I think it was today. It was today that he would be running back, starting running back. So that's not a bad route to go either. Um, maybe okay. So I mean, if I'm lucky, I can get both those guys. But Ira Smith, Dolchich. All right. Well, I might go Deion Jackson. Not gonna lie, just because running back. I mean, there's just so much more value there. I mean, I think Deion Jackson. I'm gonna change my mind here, and I'm gonna go Deion Jackson instead. Um, because you're getting a running. You could get a potential running back one in like what the 11th, the 15th round. That's crazy. All right, word. Let's go Deion Jackson. It is a bit of a stretch, though. I mean, not to sound fully on cloud nine, but it is a stretch. But I mean, Jonathan Taylor. I mean, he's kind of stuck, so Deion Jackson could be the guy. I'm surprised that nobody took him. Did he really fall to the 15th round? That wow. All right, well, definitely let's go receiver this time. Actually, should I? I mean, with getting Thielen, do I even need one at this point? Maybe go. Actually, let's go tight end. Tight end or receiver. Let's keep it a little bit open. But I think running backs, I'm feeling really good. You got Jameer Gibbs, Madison Williams, and Deion Jackson. You got Vaughn, you got Chandler. Okay. All right, so basically you were like in the late running back phase, kind of, I mean, the last three. Um, yeah, I think maybe I'll go tight end just because, I think I have enough receivers. I got seven of them, so let's definitely get another tight end. And then maybe we can throw in another running back later too, but let's actually, how many picks do I have left? I know, I think I still have a couple more left. Curtis Samuel, okay. But then again, if Joshua Palmer still falls to me, I mean, that's, I think, a great value pick given that he's a receiver three. All right, so let's go and see. Let's queue up the guys that I want, and then let's we can kind of make a decision from there. Rondell Moore, Zach Moss. I'm surprised that Deion Jackson got picked. I mean, I know I picked Deion Jackson, but you're telling me Zach Moss got picked much later. I don't know how many reps he'll get, but Dawson Knox, Hunter Henry, I feel likely. Cade Otton's honestly not a terrible pick, given that he's a young tight end on a pretty different Tampa Bay offense in terms of the guy who's at quarterback. And Tom Brady did find Cade Otton a decent amount here and there in the clutch time, so maybe Otton could become big for Baker Mayfield. So, but it is a little bit of a reach given where we are. So maybe if he falls to me a little bit later, that wouldn't be a bad pick. But all right, Kareem Hunt, a little bit of a ballsy pick, maybe in hope that he'll find somebody. But I don't know. Some people were big on Odell coming last year, and people had him sitting on the IR or whatever, whichever designation he had until he was back. Hunter Renfro. All right, so I think tight end. Maybe Tyler Conklin, because I did hear that Tyler Conklin was looking really good, and Rodgers, he could be a good connection for Aaron Rodgers that people may not think about. You know what? I'm gonna go Tyler Conklin just because I want that another tight end. So I like Tyler Conklin. I have enough receivers, so I can wait on Joshua Palmer if he falls to me later. So no, I'm pretty confident in that decision. So overall, I mean, pretty solid team. I mean, Kirk Cousins, Stafford, Jameer Gibbs, Madison, Williams, Deion Jackson, Olave, London. I mean, All these guys. Excuse me. Justin Ross, you got Downs, um, then Quentin Johnston, Sky Moore, Alan Lazard, Rasheed Rice, Adam Thielen, Travis Kelce, Kalen Conklin. That's pretty solid. That's seven receivers, three tight ends, four running backs. Maybe I think I'm good on running backs. I don't know if I should get another one. Um, maybe Evan Hall if he falls to me just because, have some insurance for Deion Jackson, but Zach Moss might be next man up, so maybe not. Yeah, I think I'm good with running backs. I think I got four good guys. I'm not too worried. Yeah, I think let's get a receiver here. Joshua Palmer. Maybe he might actually. Huh. Let's see if he falls to us, man. That would be really cool. Basically, I would have gotten everything that I was trying to get. Joshua Palmer and Deion Jackson, and I got Conklin, a good tight end. All right, let's see. I think so. Wilson got picked. I'm not sure if that's Mac Wilson or another Wilson. And forgive me if I don't know. It's the 16th round. Darius Slayton. Ah, this man. I put a lot of hopes on him last year at some good critical points, and he didn't show up. So he belongs in the 17th round. All right, so we're a few picks away. Joshua Palmer, will we get him? I don't know. Paris Campbell, New York Giants. Hmm, Actually, I don't know if I'm gonna get Palmer here. Jimmy G, okay. Maybe I have a shot. Come on. Let's at least. No! That would have been perfect if I had him, but. All right, so DJ Chark, McCole Harbin, Richie James, Chase Claypool. Oh no, that wasn't Matt Collins. That was drafted earlier, so my bad if I didn't know. Kendrick Bourne, Josh Reynolds, Randall Cobb, nah. I'm gonna go McCole Hardman just because Aaron Rodgers. Um, I think I wanted Josh Palmer, it didn't work out, so might as well get uh, receiver that that has a good quarterback throwing to. So we got eight receivers, so I think we can round out with a running back or something, running back or maybe another tight end. I think we're pretty much gonna receivers, or we can go another quarterback if we really wanted. Tannehill is not a bad pick. Or actually, yeah, I would say quarterback, running back, or maybe it's best to go quarterback just because I have four running backs. I don't really think I need another one. Uh, I think let's go quarterback here. Get some, a little bit of insurance. I don't know the quality. Um, Actually, I don't know quarterbacks in terms of the people that are left. Oh, Tom Brady, huh? That'll be great. Maybe quarterbacks. I don't know. I don't think I'll end up with a good value quarterback. So maybe I'll end it with a running back. Um, or yeah, yeah, it's my last pick. Yeah, I think if the Desmond Ritter would have fell to me, I would have taken him. But maybe Tannehill if he falls. If actually, you know what? If Tannehill falls to me, I'll take him. If not, then I'll just end it with a running back. Maybe Kate Otten. Maybe I did hype him up a little earlier. All right, well, got a couple of decisions to make. Still got some ways to go. So, but I mean, overall, in terms of team, I'm pretty satisfied. Went went pretty receiver heavy. Um, but I think overall, I'm pretty satisfied. I mean, definitely given that I went double tight end initially too, that being my underlying strategy, and I still got all these great receivers. I think, put it all together, I think I see a very explosive offense. I mean, to me, these three tight ends itself are like great people, are great players. and can get you points. And then you give it with all these great other receivers. You got Olave, London. So I'm feeling pretty confident. Quarterback, do I want Tannehill? You know what? I'll go Tannehill just because of D-Hop, and it would be good to have like three quarterbacks just as like insurance. So yeah. All right, is that? I think that might be all we have. Is that it? Yeah. But hey, I think I drafted pretty well. I mean, you got three solid quarterbacks, four great running backs, a deep, deep, talented group of receivers. Then you got two insurance tight ends, in my opinion, especially with the first guy standing out, and then you got two guys after. So I'm pretty confident in my team. The 3-4-8-3 combo. But I think we're waiting on the last pick. But I think overall it was a successful draft. Um, Looking forward to seeing what this offense is capable of. Um, Definitely a little bit of picks I missed on here and there, but overall, I mean, I can't really have full complaints on this roster. I mean, I think this is definitely could be potentially league winning. And I think the draft is completed. That's all we have for today, guys. Stay tuned for more drafts, and yep, that's all we have.